Hey everybody, for those of us that live in warmer climates, I live in Florida, we rely very heavily on our air conditioners, and when the AC stops working, that's a serious problem. I've found in the past that a very high percentage of the time when it stops working, it may be something as simple as the AC drain line that's gotten clogged with algae and needs to be cleaned out. And mine stopped working yesterday. A while back, I had seen this little contraption on Amazon, and I had bought it, and it was just laying around. I hadn't used it until yesterday, and it worked beautifully. And I'll show you what it is, and then in a second I'll show you where we go to do it. But this hooks to the end of a garden hose. This thick rubber bladder slides down inside your access to the drain line by your inside unit, by your air handler. It has a hole in the bottom of it. The pressure from the water makes the rubber bladder expand, and it seals itself inside that pipe and then blasts out all the algae and schmuck that's inside there. And lo and behold, your AC starts working again just fine. I preceded this with a little shut off, and you just screw it on there and shut it off, and then you have your garden hose coming in. It's turned on. This is off at the time. You slide it down into the access and you open it up, and boom, it blasts out that drain line. Again, I did it yesterday, but I'm going to show you real quick where we go and what to do. Okay, first we want to find that inside unit, or air handler, as it's often called. Mine is in my garage. It's going to look like this, fairly large. Yours may be inside and in an enclosed area behind a door. It may even be in the attic, unfortunately. Sometimes they put them up there, which is not good. But anyway, they create condensation when they're functioning. And down here, there's a drain pan that catches that water, and this associated plumbing goes down. It's the drain line for that water, and it will go out and outside your house and come out near your outside unit. Most of us are familiar with what those look like. But they will usually have an access plumbed in, and in this case, it's right here. And the reason why there's an access is usually we're supposed to dump quarter to a half a cup of bleach in there once a month or thereabouts, and keep the algae from building up and blocking that drain line. Few of us ever do that. Here's that contraption I was telling you about. Have a garden hose attached to it. Again, I did it yesterday, so I'm not gonna do it again, but I'll just show you how it works. But that fits right down inside there. And then, I'm trying to do this with one hand, we flip that little lever. It's much easier to do with two hands, but I'm holding the camera with the other one. Flip that little lever, and like I said, that bladder expands, and then the water comes out the end and blows out that drain line from here all the way to the outdoors, and then cleans it out. But a brilliant little contraption. I was impressed with it. I'm going to put a link to it, Drain King. I'll put an Amazon link down in the description, and I'll also put a link for the little shut off that I used to precede it. But it worked beautifully, blew out the line for me, and then the AC started working. So before you call an AC person, let's always try this first. Have a great day.